What's up, guys? It's me, Lucky Loma 64. And what's up to another video? Today's a very important day in my life because today was my last day in high school. I don't graduate until like 2 more weeks, but I am officially done with high school. That thing freaked me out over there. I never have to go back into my high school building again. I definitely will because I've unfinished business with the freshmen, but yeah, it feels pretty surreal. When you go into high school, you're kind of like, oh, this is gonna last forever. Like I'm really never gonna get out of here. That's kind of like your whole thinking, especially in elementary school when you hear like the year like 2025 when it's like 2015 even, and you're like, damn, that's 10 whole years away. Like that's never coming. And then it comes, and then you're like, oh shit, what do I do? So the year 2025 has finally come. What the? Okay. And I'm graduating. Um, so it's pretty crazy. It doesn't really feel like I'm really like graduating or anything. Um, Kind of feels like I still got to go to school tomorrow. Like it's not like I'm done forever. So I don't know if it's really hit me yet. Or I just don't know if I've really like already kind of accepted it. Um, Throughout a lot of my senior year, I made some pretty bad decisions, guys. A lot of them were not only harmful to me, but harmful to people I care a lot about, and it's been tough. I've really um, recognized that decision has kind of consequences on both me and other people. Um, More recently than earlier, which kind of sucks because you'd want to recognize that um, early on, like realize that you messed up, and obviously you're gonna mess up. Um, and I'm glad that I do recognize that I did it, and I'm glad that I'm just not living in like blissful ignorance because that'd be really stupid. Um, but at the same time, it's still like, oh, I really did that, and I really did that not only to I was hurting a lot of people. Like I was not only just me. Obviously, I keep putting myself first when like I don't. I feel like the main thing about this is I hurt other people who cared about me. I cared about them, and yet I hurt them. Um, I guess it's just something you live to learn with. You live to learn with that you did that, and I mean I've done this before with my first relationship. After that ended, then I really felt like I was like worse than like Mussolini, worse than Stalin. Like I was the evilest guy on the planet. Was I? For some things, probably, but also for a lot of things, um, I don't think I don't think I was a good person during it, but I also don't think um, I was as bad as I made myself believe. Um, that boils down to personal stuff, so I'm not gonna get into it. But I need to think for a second. Oh no, he's coming right for me. Um, Pretty well. I'm the best I'm going to be. Oh my goodness. Oh, they suck at PvP though. I can just tell. I can just tell. Yeah, I can just tell. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was bad though. I think what kind of led me to doing that is really believing that I had to prove myself and that I wasn't the horrible person that not only I built myself up to be, but somebody else. And by trying to prove that ideology wrong, I ended up proving it right, just to other people. Um, I think if someone's going to belittle you for your choices, your actions, your decisions, um, rather than communicate what you did properly, help you work through things, um, all that stuff. I think if you really want, if someone is going to berate you for something and you believe that I don't know what I'm saying. This video is mostly for myself, so I don't. It's not really gonna be super enjoyable, so I apologize for that if anyone is trying to watch an enjoyable video or insightful about high school or anything. My advice: enjoy it genuinely. Even if you're not feeling like you're having a ton of fun, you can find joy in it, whether it's through a extracurricular, friends that you have, even if you don't feel like you have friends. A lot of times I see people just sitting in class, closing themselves off from everybody else. And a lot of people, if you even try remotely to be friendly, just like be fun or anything like that, they will give you a chance. They will hear you out. They will laugh with you. They will joke with you, all that stuff. And I recommend trying it. I see so many people just shut themselves off, and it makes me upset because genuinely, like, you could have so much fun with people, and you don't allow yourself to. Um, Obviously, you're not gonna get along with everybody, but even if it's people you usually wouldn't hang out with or wouldn't call, like, your ideal group of friends or anything like that, um, I think it's something that it's good to try to be friends with people who you're not really used to. Sorry if I'm burping. You don't get a ton of opportunities to do that in life, and like in my science class this year, like there were a bunch of people who I probably would never would have considered like being friendly with or talking with them too much, but I actually ended up really liking those people, and they really helped me. They were super friendly, they were super kind, super helpful, and everything in between. Thank you. So I really think that putting yourself out there, not reading people, like, it sounds like how many more fireball spams till it's enough. Meeting more people, putting yourself out there, not closing yourself off. Well, it can definitely be hard and can definitely be challenging at times. I think it's truly the best way to try to make the most out of high school, because it genuinely can be a very fun time. It can genuinely be a great learning experience, and it can really help you become yourself. I found myself becoming a lot more confident throughout high school. Um, at the start of it, I was this loser. Like, I was genuinely so self-conscious. I was so scared about almost everything. And by the end of it, I like to think I'm a pretty confident, pretty more outgoing than I was person who wants to be friends with people, wants to try new things, wants to be friends with people. And overall, I'm super proud of who I've become. And I really. Oh, that lag was bad. That lag was horrible. I can't even. I don't. I don't know what's going on. Sure, dude. Should have won that fight. All I'm saying. By the end of it, I consider myself to be a really different person, and I'm proud of the person who I am. I'm not really proud of like everything I've done, obviously, but I think overall I'm a much better person, and think I'm much capable of having deeper connections, being a better person to other people, and all that jazz. So I think a big contributor to that was joining my school's jazz band. Through being more confident in my music, I actually learned to be a lot more confident in myself. Um, just like in real life, I was so scared to play a note. I play drum set, so obviously it's the loudest instrument you can play, but I was still so scared. I was constantly shaking in my boots just to play anything. And I never played like drum set like professionally. I never got lessons. But my music teacher is an incredible person. He's super kind and helpful. Um, and I really learned through that club, through jazz band, to really just you have to unapologetically play, even if you're gonna mess up. You're gonna be miles better than anyone who doesn't play or doesn't do things because they're scared. Don't do that. It's corn dookie. Okay, what the dookie was that, bro? What the dookie was that? Nah, bro. F you. F you. F you. F you. Anyways, so yeah, that's my advice. I kind of went off topic, but yeah. Um, just try to be yourself. Try to enjoy it. Try to put yourself out there. Go out of your comfort zone. It's gonna sting sometimes. You're gonna end up face flat on the floor like the Frank Sinatra song. But it's really the best way to grow. Best way to change into a person that you want to become. So that's my recommendation as someone who started out high school as probably a really big loser who couldn't talk to anybody. Now I can talk to people, even if I don't feel like it's the best conversation. I'm not scared of talking to people, and I think sometimes it's hard to realize, but I think ninth grade me would be really proud of me and be amazed at how far I've come, which is really nice. I'm glad I can say that. Um, he would be upset the Yankees haven't won the World Series yet, though. I'm not gonna lie. He'd be a lot more upset than I am now. So. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, that guy had balls of steel for coming straight at me, bro. I respect him. I respect him for that. You know what? We're gonna do this. Oh. There happened to not be a guy out there. I was just going a little crazy for a little bit. Nobody's gonna see me. He's not gonna see me. He's not gonna see me. Oh, he saw me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, that was a horrible laugh, but that was funny. That was funny. Anyways, coming out of my relationship, I really saw myself as a horrible being. I thought I was horrible for what I did, and I really thought the only way to make it up to myself was to show that person that I was in the relationship with that I changed and that I wasn't that person. But by doing that, I ended up hurting people close to me, as in order to be a good person to my ex, I basically had to be a bad person to my friends. I was friends with them before I dated them, but the situation was a little tricky, so obviously it's not gonna be the same for everyone. But just from my unique situation, that's kind of how I had to be. I'm really upset that I did that. Not only did I rob myself of being friends with them, I really hurt them. I disrespected their friendship, their identity, our our whole entire like multi-year long friendship. Um, Basically, I treated like nothing, and that kind of sucks, you know. Oh, he's just gonna get my bed. Yeah, you can have it, man. It's all yours, buddy. Um, it's really lame, like just like on every aspect, whether it's just a selfish level of me not getting to be friends with them, on a personal level where I was a bad person to them, I was a bad friend, bad everything. And in the end, I didn't really get anything out of being friends with my ex again. the whole thing kind of felt like a fluffer. I watched an episode of New Girl and I realized that damn, yeah. um, I don't think they're evil or anything. I just think they need professional help. Not in a disrespectful way or anything. Just um, I won't delve too deep into it, but I just genuinely think they need professional help. I really hope they get it. They deserve it. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, just I don't know. Like, one of the people who I did dirty essentially, who I've been talking about. I would consider to be one of the only people who I think right now that I'll really miss going out of high school. Um, just because, like I said, like going into high school, I really felt like did not have a lot of friends. I had two friends going in, but they went to a different high school. So it always kind of felt different with them. Like I could laugh for hours and hours on end with them. And yeah, it still would feel a little like it wouldn't feel the same because although I saw them in person, like I didn't see them at school, and not having any friends at school to hang out with, talk to during classes and stuff like that, it really does kind of hurt you. It makes you feel, especially if you're insecure, like I was in ninth grade. Um, it makes you feel like you're a loser, like an absolute buffoon loser. Like what the hell is wrong with you? So a lot of the times I felt that. But my two friends who I did dirty this year, just for context, um, they made me feel like that wasn't the case. I actually had people to talk to. Um, it made me feel like people wanted to be my friend for the first time in since sixth grade. They were the first since like fourth grade actually. They were the first new friends that I made, and that really showed me that I was more than what I was telling myself I was. And I'm really thankful that they showed me that. Oh no. He doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. I'm about to kill you. Yeah, I just killed you. Almost lost that fight. So yeah, I'll always be thankful for them. I think they're both amazing people. Recently I've been able to talk to one of them more just through one of our classes, and it's like, damn, it rubs salt in the wound because it's really like, damn. Like I see their face and I'm like, ugh, damn. It really sucks. It really does. And it really just feels like anything I do is too little, too late because it genuinely is. Like, I can do stuff and mean it, but it really doesn't feel like anything because it's after it's all said and done. It can be looked at as I'm just trying to have friends again after not being friends with my ex, and everything between that. As I go into college, it kind of feels similar to how I felt going into high school. I don't really feel like I have too many super close relationships, and obviously part of that's on me. I was very closed off. Actually, like all of it is on me. I was very closed off. I may still be, to be honest. Um, hmm. Let me think. A lot of my longer friendships, I feel like kind of have faltered. Um, I don't really blame it on anyone. I think obviously not going to the same school is a big part. You find new people, and being around them more obviously is gonna um, become more attached, more everything. If you're watching this, I'm sorry if I'm disrespecting you in any way. I think you're the best person ever. I genuinely don't think I'd be here without you, and I can never say thank you enough to you and your family for what you've done to me. And I don't think I'll ever meet someone who has more of an impact on my life than you. Um, I'm finally crying. I'm finally crying, thank God. Um, I got the tears to come out, guys. This is good. This is good. Damn, I got so much gold. What the hell? Let's get 2 bridge eggs, and I'll also get a magic milk. 2 magic milks, and let's get more fireballs and more. Yeah. Um. But yeah, I don't really feel like I have too many close friendships. Um. I think a lot of it's on me, if not all of it. Um, I was the one who was closed off, um, who didn't really try to reach out too much, who didn't really like do much of anything really. I was kind of a bum, and at this point, you kind of when you're in high school and you're graduating, you kind of have to realize like, yeah, there's nothing much else I can do at this point. Um, it really does feel like everybody's ready to move on and ready to start a new chapter, and I think that's good. I do too, because I don't think there's much left for me to do. Um, with where I am, who I've hurt, what I've done, etc. Um, oh no, my phone buzzed. Don't be Chipotle. Okay. Sorry guys, Chipotle's tweeting free entree codes. I've already eaten 2 free. Actually, yeah, it's 2. Where is red? I see you. Don't have a fireball ready for me. Oh no. Where are they at? 21? Oh no, bro. A bow? A bow in this day and age, bro? What is this baloney? GG's, Dude-a-Rooney. But yeah, overall, I really find it hard to say anything about my situation other than it was my fault. There's only so much you can do after doing everything that I did, and essentially that really does feel like it's just apologize to people that you've hurt, and start anew. While I would really, really love to be friends with them again. I don't know if that's best for them in their life. Obviously, they're going to college, and I don't want to put a hindrance on them. I don't want them to feel like they have an unreliable friend, an unreliable person in their life who they have to worry might hurt them again. Especially when they're trying to make new friends and stuff like that, even if it's just over the summer. You better not go this way. Thank God. This is a big summer. This is a summer that can really shape your life. So, screw you, bro. Like, I would love to reach out and be like, hey, what's up? But it's also at the same time, like, it feels so pitiful to do that. Like, just what the hell? Like, you gotta. Oh, like, my stomach churns thinking about it. It just feels so disgraceful. It just feels so. Ugh. It feels so nasty. Like, you do everything. You do someone so dirty like that, and then you try to go back in their life, and it's like, nah, man. It like just no. That's not how it works. Um. Even though like the past like 6 months, like I've learned even about like the past month, I feel like I've gone through so much, and I've learned a lot about myself. people, everything as a whole. What I like, what I don't like, what scares me. Yeah, I got a new like, dude. So someone from my sophomore year, that they were a senior, and they had a crush on me, and it was like at the time it was like, oh, it's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. And then so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not really into this. So I didn't go through with it. Um, then like I mean we were talking like on and off, not anything like freaky, but like over the past few years. But then like things like actually started to get a little like, ooh, this like past like 2 months, but like it really is just turned to kind of disgust me. It doesn't really feel like it's based in anything. It feels like it's just based on ideas, specifically an idea of me. Um, like she has not seen me in 2 years. She has not talked to me in person in 2 years, and you're gonna say all these things about me. Um, and it's just like, no, I don't. It really, just no. Every time things have gotten real between us, it's just like, it's ended up in me feeling like we have nothing to talk about because we generally do have nothing to talk about. I don't know why, but we generally just don't. Like, I don't have any inkling or want to share what happened to me the day. I don't have any desire to really talk. I don't know. I kind of went off topic in this video, so I'm going to go back to the main thing about high school and stuff. But, I don't know. I feel like I get into a lot of situations where people have a crush on me and then they immediately want to jump to things. But, they don't even, like, really know me. Like, it's happened twice. Like, and if I had a nickel for every time it happened, then I have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that happened twice. Cause like I know I'm slow worded. Don't laugh at me, guys. Um, it's just so odd to me. Like I don't understand it. It makes me feel really icky. I I feel nasty that I said everything I did. Um, I've been feeling really nasty lately, just in general, and that's kind of lame. But it's you do things you're not proud of. You ain't living if you're not making mistakes. That's what they all say. So I guess I'm living. Livin. Living. Oh, I had 4 diamonds, man. My ear is ringing like crazy. That's insane. Anyways, I'll try to wrap this up before it goes to 30 minutes. But yeah, I'm officially done with high school. It kind of feels. I'll wrap it up when we're done with this game. It really does feel kind of crazy. It doesn't really feel like I'm done. I don't. Right. Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? I don't really feel like I'm done. I kind of feel like I have more, but I don't feel like I need to stay in high school. I feel like I'm ready to move on. GG's. And overall, I'm proud of the person I've become throughout high school. I do really wish I did things differently. I wish I wasn't as much of a bum to some people. I wish I was more of a bum to some people. I'm really sorry to the people who ultimately were always. Wait, hold on. It's always some people. Like it's always been some people, and I feel like I don't know. I lost that for a while, and I wish I hadn't, but I did. So I'm really sorry to those people, and I hope in the future I meet people who I enjoy being around just as much as them, if not more. Which is kind of crazy to think about. I really hope I do because it'd be kind of lame if I didn't. But hopefully I do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Whatever. Maybe I live my days out making YouTube videos that get 5 views in my room. Anyways, if anyone's watching, genuinely thank you so much. That's really all I have to say. Done with high school. I want to make more video. Yo, YouTube rank. Bro, this guy isn't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Why? Well, guys, that's me and famous YouTuber Fire FM. Anyways, that's me and Fire FM signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Be kind, be nice, communicate properly. Tell your friends and family you love them. And I'll see you guys next time.